you guys, I said I came from Periscope, so I had to make the switch somewhere. They told me about Haps. I just started, and it's been amazing. I'm really excited, and now I want to have everybody with a gift to come together.
I love
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, I just did my monthly, so if you guys can, and please, walk through whatever sign you guys are. I did all 12 signs.
Oh,
Let
did
me know.
you?
Be real with me.
Yeah, I've subscribed
Oh,
to
I
you,
will.
Oh,
Immortal.
thank you. Yeah, if you guys want a sample or something. I really, I'm about to do another show in a
Yeah.
few minutes. I'm definitely going to do another
Are
show.
you?
Yeah, I'm really. I mean, God, right now, I'm telling you, I'm feeling the spirit on me, and it's like I'm a little, I got to take a little rest a little bit, but I'm like, I don't want to, like I'm ready to do some readings, get out there.
Nina said,
Yeah,
Nina,
Nina says the king is here.
give her a
awesome.
taste.
Yeah, I think that's him.
That's my assistant.
I
Hey,
don't think it's me or you, WP. I think that's him.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
else we got here?
oh, you said what?
To to Terencia,
Oh,
Terencia,
Ty, what's up, Ty?
Yeah,
Terencia.
Tyrencia,
Cynthia.
yes, we all came from Periscope.
She's
I made the
pretty.
switch.
Oh, they're fantastic. Welcome. That's awesome. You're going to love
Awesome.
Haps. It's
I,
such a
I
great
do. The
community.
only thing about Haps is the application is horrible. The app itself, there's people that got malware on it. So guys, be very careful when you download the app. I haven't got it. I mean,
Oh, I didn't think about that.
on iPhone, that I haven't heard anybody, but maybe people with Android. I don't know. My friend had like all her apps to like crash and everything. So guys, just be very careful. I'm going to report that to app so they can be consciously aware of it, so nobody gets their stuff taken out. What is this Five of Pentacles, y'all? Who's feeling this? Who's
Ah,
feeling this? So what do
Five
you
of
guys do?
Pentacles.
What do you guys do? Are you
What do
medium?
I do?
Yeah.
What in real life or after?
No, I'm
Like,
talking about your gift,
or
your prophetic or psychic gift. What do you got going on?
oh, tarot. I love tarot
Okay.
for sure. Tonight I've been focusing on with Demiti on with the oracles. We've been having fun with that. The ascended masters were calling to me all day actually, and then so I wanted to come on and use these cards. I haven't used them in years,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
yeah, and then I learned that Demiti loves them and has used them a
yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what I use? All my
So
decks are
yeah, it's been pretty cool.
all my decks are Raven inspired. This is the Crow Raven. I mean the Murder
Oh,
Crows. I
oh,
got two of the same decks. This is a limited edition, and this one, so I use these together. I have my what you call this? This is what I was using for my show today. It's a beautiful deck. If y'all know NJ McCollin, she does everything Ravens and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of hers, and this is her Oracle deck. So it's like an Oracle deck. So it's pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds very cool.
I'm all ravened out. Everything is raven with me. So
Well, ravens are amazing birds, very spiritual.
yeah,
I love them.
let me tell you something. When I was looking for my other half when I was a kid, and everybody always asked me, "Well, why do you say Raven with it? You're not even spelling it right. What is it, Raven?" I
Oh,
was like, I was in the sleepaway camp, and I remember like I couldn't sleep because that was the first time I ever slept out of my house. I was like 16, 17, so it was really weird. Woke up at like 3 in the morning. And I saw this documentary on ravens, and ever since then I became Raven. And I said, I looked it up. It was a feminine name, and then I said, you know what? How about I could say REAVEN? So I just put the extra E. I should have said RAE, but it's too late now. Everybody knows REA. So
I like it. I
I
like
became
it.
Raven, and ravens are one of the smartest birds. Actually, probably the smartest birds. That people may not know that they can drive cars. They can have logical thinking. They can analyze better than everybody else. And I'm a Scorpio. I probably have the worst sign ever. I'm a Libra Scorpio, so I have the worst cusp ever. Sorry, we all know this is the worst cusp. Being a Libra is hard, and being a Scorpio is. Whew. So I
I'm
got
a Scorpio too, so I hear you.
Oh, being a
Hi,
Scorpio.
Bo.
Everybody, I try to I big up my stuff, but people don't know it's I don't know if it's curse on your show, but it's a it's emotional roller coaster. But the thing about Scorpios, and I was doing that on my show today, I was like, we feel so deep.
Yes.
And we feel like actually I was starting to literally I'm getting older now. I'm like 34. I actually feel my heart actually start hurting. And I was like, okay, gotta stop feeling.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to learn how to feel.
Really? You must have a lot of air or something.
No, like okay, how to allow maybe I said that wrong. Like I feel deeply, but instead of pushing it down and not experiencing it, how to experience it, because as you said, we do tend to feel pretty deeply, so it's tough because it can hurt, and it's
Yeah.
Oh wait, Perry got a question. Hi guys, would love a reading?
so it's easier to just say forget it, I don't want to experience it.
Definitely.
You'd love a reading?
Kelly, I'm going to hop
yeah.
down now.
You're gonna hop off without a reading?
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you
I'm
so
putting my
much.
butt. Thank
That was
you
a
for coming up.
beautiful reading and lovely to meet you, Raven. I'll see you again.
All right, make sure I'm gonna have a show tonight, man. Put that bell notification on.
Okay, I'll go and check it out.
All right, awesome.
Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. Bye.
Oh, that's better.
Bye, everyone.
Hell, you want me
Thank
to get
you,
this one, or you want to do it
bye.
with you? You want to tag team with this guy? That sounded so wrong.
All
You
right.
want to double team? Want to work together? It'll be new business.
I think yeah. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
So Perry, what's your sign, my love? Hey, Esther.
Who are we doing here?
All my peoples that come to my
Perry.
show here. Those are all my followers that I brought to. Oh, hey, y'all cheating on me already? It's only been
Yeah,
2 days.
that's okay. I can hear.
He's an Aquarius. I want you to look at my monthlies on Aquarius. I did an amazing. From the people that said, Nina, she would tell you, I always like to big myself up, but Aquarius had an amazing read for the month of August.
Falling over.
All right, so you want to know, is there a new opportunity ahead for me in the upcoming months? Okay.
Are you pulling?
Let's see. You know what? Let's see what's going on with you. But
Okay.
Well, I love this. I love this 4 wands that just flew out. Let me just
4 wands.
Yes, absolutely gorgeous. Loving this, baby. All right, we got those 5 of wands coming out. I don't know if I should take that, considering that. Well, I'm gonna keep it. Let's see. I do 5 cards. All right. Let's see this. Let's find out. Let's shuffle a little bit more. What's going on? We got another one, the 4th one. You know one thing about you. I love, and I want you to check out the Aquarius on this, because this relates to every Aquarius and what they're going through. Aquarius in the month of April has been going through World War Me. Listen to me.
World War Me.
Where we found out, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we found out that we may have been a part of our own progression, but also our own demise.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Oh, thank you, guys. Awesome. I want you to know your perspective on things, changing your perspective. Your luck is going to be changing, and be prepared. Because I'm hearing God tell me right now, He is going to bless you double time for all the things that's been going on in the past 6 years of your life. The past 6 years of your life, and literally feeling like you wanted to give up, but your heart. Okay? God has stored with you a persevering spirit and forcing you to let go. In the next couple of months, let me tell you something, mother. Let me tell you something. You are going to see so much changes. What do I see? May 13th for you or May 14th? What is that? May 13th, May 14th. I'm feeling that everything that you have been trying to hold on to and your worries are going to be no more. God is telling me to tell you, let your worries be, they're non-existent. Let me ask you
Let them go.
Every single time, every event in your life that you stressed out about that you can laugh about now. You know, we always get to that. God, if you just, if you put me through this, I promise I won't doubt you again. Then something else comes up and we're doing the same cycle. He's like, I'll take you out again. I'll take you out again. But guess what? It's more than just luck. It is your newfound perspective from what you didn't have before. You're warring with yourself, brother. You're warring with your perspective. You're warring with believing in yourself. You're warring with the creatures in the night. Let me tell you something. A lot of people have doubted you. A lot of people have left. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, you know, your attitude and your mood swings, you know, I'm being honest with you. Your attitude and how your perspective on life is what got you to the point where you are. You know, sometimes you feel a little down and out. But I'm here to tell you, God is changing your situation so you can change your perspective. He's blessing you before you even did anything. He's taking you out of the darkness and putting you into something new. All those strange relationships, he is literally destroying everything from the ground up. You're going to have a new life, and everything that you knew, you got to be really prepared for this season. You've been praying about it as well. I know God has heard you because you had the strength. The strength. He's giving you strength. Even through your emotional you are one moody. I love you, my brother, but mood swings. You're like moody like me. Woo! That's why I love Aquarius, because Aquarius but let me tell you something. Everything will be working out. Now, as far as your immigration papers, God is telling me something about June 29th. He's saying finalize June 29th. That is going to happen for you. Stay encouraged. He's saying stay encouraged. You have 2 different dates. I forgot what I said the first day, but I heard June 29th. Okay, this is going to happen. Also, whatever was in your love life or whatever the disconnect that you've been missing and the people that you've been missing and been disconnected to, that love of yours, there was a very important bond, and I'm hearing at the age of 14, I think 14 or 14 years or something around that time period, that disconnect, he's about to reconnect, but he's going to change everybody in your life because you need something new. And these are the things that you used to hold on to. Guess what? God is changing a whole season for you. A whole season for you for prosperity. Everything is new. Don't be afraid and claim. But all you have to do is change your perspective, and everything was going to fall in line because God is going to change your perspective through your experience. And remember what I'm telling you. And when you come back and you tell me those 2 dates, please go back to my show. Follow me on Immortal Red.
Awesome.
I hope that helped you, my brother. I hope that's a guy, right? All right, Harry, yes.
I think so. We had Nina saying, is Raven talking to me? Laugh out loud. I feel it. And I'm telling you, I did too. And it's very reminiscent, I think, of like the universal energies that we're all experiencing. I've had these cards out on my table for like all month, and things are in motion. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Walk away from what's not serving you.
Yes.
And that includes your thoughts. If you are thinking what you think is going to manifest right now because of this, it's moving. Energy is moving. So let go. Otherwise, the spirit's going to push you back until you start feeling you can't move forward until you let go.
Perspective.
Let go.
Perspective, definitely. She said the same thing. That's why I love the tarot, because she said, yes. And then when I shuffle the card, we got the moon card. We
Oh,
find our perspective in the darkest of our times. All that worrying you doing. That's why she's changing your situation before he changes your perspective. He's here to show you one more time. One, look at the death card at the bottom of the. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make it up with the tarot. That's what I love about it. Like, you can shuffle as many times as you want. And look at that, the Eight of Wands in reverse. We're talking about that fast communication.
8 of Wands in reverse.
It's not coming in your timing. It's coming in his timing. All you got to do
Right.
is wait. You got to wait. And then the Three of Swords. Didn't I just talk about being separated? Look at that. Look at that. We just talked about being separated. Let me tell you something. God has got you. We can do this all day with all these different decks, and you're going to get the same message because God loves you. He has something for you. And look at that Knight of Coins. That Knight of Coins. You are, they call it the slowest moving knight in the whole tarot. Like in the whole, out of all the knights, I don't call him slow. I call him using a different perspective, because every time he gets into a situation, he uses a different perspective. That perspective that he has to understand, because he learned from what? The moon phase, the darkest of our times.
Oh.
The darkest of our times give us a different perspective, a different insight, and knowing when, Aquarius, to use our emotions. What is this Queen of Cups in reverse? We see that Queen of Cups in reverse. Now that can be a little bit hard to understand. Now I understand where your emotions are coming from. Sometimes people could be a little bit emotionally manipulative. People could be a little bit hard to express. Now it's not always about manipulation. I don't feel that with your spirit. I think we've all done it all the time. We all done it. Let's be honest. Then we got the Eight of Coins. You are going to receive. And the things that you are going to be receiving in the next in the next 6-7 months. Because he also has some stuff for you, I think, around the 12th of October. He's showing me around mid-October, but I'm not going to go that far because I'm going to get a headache. I'm not a numbers guy, but God be showing me numbers. He's taking away, you got the Ace of Coins in reverse. What you thought was good for you, guess what? Now he's changing your heart, he's changing your perspective, and he's not giving you everything you want, but he's giving everything you need. Make sure that you know that at the end of June, you are going to get that Four of Wands. Didn't we see that before? You're going to be celebrating something new and something better. Because God is getting you into that death. That's that House of Scorpio. People get scared about the death card. Don't be scared about death. Death is just dying of a situation. Dying of a situation. It's going to be death of this heartbreak. It's going to be death of your will, because it's not up to you. You have a destiny. It's going to be a change in your perspective. All these death of old negative emotions. We're throwing all that out, and now we're becoming a Knight of Pentacles that's going to get up on there. We're going to receive something new. What you wanted wasn't good enough. God said what you wanted was on a small scale, because you were looking in the dark. You were looking from your limits. See, humans are limited. The reason why people have gifts and talents, like myself and Kelly, the reason why we have these talents is because not that we're just reading out of a book saying, look what God did. No, we're actually feeling energies and able to get out of our own perspective. When you look at my show, if you guys saw the monthly, I said, I am a Pisces. I am an Aquarius. At that moment in time, I became that sign, because I had to really feel what it's like for somebody else to go through. Now, imagine you had a perspective that was all around. You can understand everybody's perspective. You could understand the more logical, like the air signs can't understand Scorpios and water signs. They're like, you're stupid. You feel too much. What's wrong with you? You're not rational. And we're like, dude, how are you going to love us? How are you going to love us with your mind? What are you going to do? What are you, Professor X? We don't understand it. It's two different love languages, baby. And then we got the Pentacle. Like, everybody has a different love languages. But now, God, imagine to understand all four. Guess what? I'm one of the few people that have all four elements in their chart. What do you think God has? God is not. Everybody says, oh, God might have been a Capricorn. He might have been this. He might have been that. Maybe it's Sagittarius.
Hi, Tiara.
God has all the elements, and brother, you're going to have all those elements in you as well. And let me tell you something. God has something new for you, and it's not this. 2021 is going to be the year where everything's going to be thrown out and everything's going to be good.
You know what when I listen to you, Raven, and you know what I'm feeling when I listen to you is, especially because the 8 of Wands, I'm seeing in a lot of 8s over the last little while. God, Spirit, they're showing up for us, so we need to show up for us too. And they're showing up, Spirit's showing up in a way really strongly right now, and we're going to be placed in situations maybe not where we want to be, but where we need to be, and we need to pay attention.
Yep.
So that and that may definitely perspective change. He's saying the time for change is now. I can't do it for you, but I'm going to show you the way. Spirit's showing up in tremendous ways, and that's what I was feeling when I was listening to you. He's showing up. We got to show up.
We got to you know what, you're absolutely right. We gotta, and sometimes we gotta shut up. That's one of the things.
Sometimes we gotta shut up, right?
And you know what, in order to, I was reading, I had a story the other day. It was talking about 2 men. It was because I had the empath and the narcissistic road. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm a Christian. Right? I believe it, but I also believe in. I like tarot card. I like this. I like all different everything. I like just. I'm a Scorpio. We like everything. We don't shun everything. We like everything.
I know, it's true.
I literally went through that, and let me tell you something. I thought me being arrogant, God had to humble me. I'm like, I'm the best fit of all time. Let me tell you something. No one can touch me. I'm the arrogant. And guess what? I almost lost my life because somebody. Let me tell you something. A narcissist. Let me tell you something. I'm shaking thinking about it. I'm not scared of people. The spirit behind certain people and narcissistic sociopaths, they have a spirit of death on them. Be careful of who you sleep with. Be careful of who you converse with. I was conversing with just everybody. I'm the best by telling my secrets or being all loud. I'm the best. Coming, what's up? And I almost lost my life. God literally just took me out of a year of this spirit. It looked like Venom. If you guys remember Spider-Man clinging on to me. This is the first time I'm talking publicly about this. And literally that person literally was like, that they love you at first. But what happens when that love go away and they don't like you no more? They hate you. Like, you were cute before, but I'm going to kill you. Now I'll even like you even more. And wanted to drain me from the power. And I never really believed in energy vamp. I didn't understand it. But if you remember in the Bible, it said that when Mary went and touched the garment of Jesus, as he said, the power flew out of him. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that power is coming out, and he noticed that little bit of power that she absorbed to heal herself just off of his clothing. Watching him, let me tell you something, energy vamp, because people actually literally, when they say stop wasting your energy on people, it's serious. And now I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff we need to learn to walk away from, for sure. And the time is now. It seems to be extra poignant right now. The time is now. The time is now.
Kelly, I have a question for you. I said on my show, and I went on a rampage, and it just kind of like, I was like in the spirit so much, I wasn't even thinking about it till I was talking about soulmates. And I said, the stuff that you heard, I told everybody, be very careful, because I believe there are spiritual dangers that people, they may think, oh, it's nice, but people don't understand that a soulmate is not here to complete you. They are not your other half. Because if you need somebody to stand, like you need them to live, that's dangerous. That's like placing your heart in somebody else's chest. What happens if that person was a narcissist? What do you think they're going to do with that heart?
Exactly. I think your relationship can only be as complete as you are before you enter into it.
Oh, definitely. You know what? I came up with the analogy today. I said, think about it like this. Everybody's like, oh no, I got my other half. I said, and they complete me. I said, what about this? When you go to a restaurant, do you have that same mentality of you want half? Do you want a half-eaten chicken bone, or do you want your steak half-eaten and a half cooked, or you want it to be presentable? You want it to be edible. You want it to have flavor. You want it to be appealing. You want it to appeal to all your senses before you eat that plate. Why is it that that plate of food has more value than you putting up standards for somebody, some deep throat coming up in your house and taking your money and sleeping? Where does your values diminish when it comes to relationships? Because now we're just talking about food. But where did your values go? Well, you said you want a whole plate of food, not half eaten, but you paying, it's expensive to go to a restaurant. You're paying 40, 50, 60, 700, whatever it is. You expect the best. Expect the same thing, whole and complete. You want a platter that is whole and complete, ready for delivery. You don't want something, oh, here, I found this out of the garbage can. We got a banana peel. No. What you paying $100 for something that's not even worth or has less value than $1? Come on now. Come on.
I kind of think of soulmates as, okay, if you think of a puzzle, we're all pieces of this puzzle. So we're all one. We all come together and make this puzzle. So we're all one of this big, larger energy. But the soulmates are those two pieces that actually fit together. They fit together really easily. But those two pieces are complete pieces. They fit easily because they are complete independent of themselves. They won't fit very well if they're not complete, if that piece itself isn't whole. So the more whole that's how I kind of think it. They're the two pieces. Like we're all one. I believe we're all one energy, but it's those two pieces, those two souls that interconnect. They're the soulmates.
And you're absolutely right. But you got to be, you don't want somebody to complete you. You want somebody to compliment you. You want that compliment.
That's right.
You want somebody to stand just as much as you can stand, because you don't want to babysit. That's why we tell people, a mother of 3, or you want to be a mother of 2. If you only got 2 kids, why are you being a mother of 3? Why are you being a daddy of, like, no. You want somebody that can uplift you, challenge you.
Right.
To you, feel you. You want the same thing that was on that platter of food when you went to that restaurant. You want somebody to stimulate all of your senses. If the person you are not stimulating all of your senses, they're not right for you. If they're not listening to you, if they're not speaking to you, if they're not looking at you, if they're not, look, come on now. If chemistry is not there. Chemistry we see scientifically through the pheromones. The pheromones. Some people are like, oh, that person stinks. Other people are like, oh, he smells good. It's that chemistry. It's that man funk. They like that. Women love that. They go crazy. I don't know about, it depends. Now, guys, don't just be smelling funky and thinking that, that Raven said. No, it is a chemical in our bodies that attracts certain people. Same thing with men or whatever you like. So get with somebody. Your soulmate activates all your senses and pushes it to the next level, and you guys push it.
And I think when the two come together, there's actually additional growth. No one piece, no one is diminished in any way, because I love that, Nina. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. That's awesome. That's actually, so we're powerful together, and we're not diminished. We're not chewing each other up and turning that's awesome. I love that.
That 100%. Is, it's been a blessing, because like I said, I just came back. I rebooted my show because, like I said, when I went to having all these vampire vampire leeches, whatever, energy vampires, I just came back full-heartedly, probably a couple of days ago.
I've only been on here 2 months, I guess. I'd never heard of Periscope before, So I was never near Periscope, so I know nothing about that.
It
By the time,
was Haps out here for a long time?
no, it's fairly new-ish.
It's
I don't know.
way better.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Yeah, Periscope
It's
is closing now.
Yeah. And by the time I'd even heard of Periscope, I had already heard it was closing down. So
Yeah,
yes.
I mean it was okay, but it's like with Haps, I like how it can connect with everything, and I have both my YouTube accounts. I have Immortal Raven and I have Immortal Raven Entertainment, which I am
Okay.
LLC. I'm an LLC.
So you're on YouTube too? I'm gonna
Yeah.
check you out there too.
YouTube.
And I'll definitely subscribe to you when I come off. I can't do it right now, but when
Okay,
we
I'll put it-
end this, it won't let me hit any links for some reason. I can't make any comments, or like I can't comment to anybody right now.
I'm trying to find. Did I subscribe to you yet? How do I do it?
Well, are you on a phone or a laptop?
I'm on the laptop. I don't even see the subscription.
Normally what you can do is hit their head in the comments, but and a box should come up and it will say subscribe to user, or you could go you can go on their profile as well, but mine isn't coming up tonight, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do it after.
There's a little kinks, there's
I won't forget your name.
Oh, that
I'll remember.
I really want you to do a show with you. Like I would love for us to double team, and
That would be awesome.
I'm trying to get everybody with a gift. My thing is, like I told people, I have a lot of Christians that they get mad at me. They're like, "Oh, why are you reading cards?" I'm like, "Because I do." "Oh, you talk about astrology?" "Because I do." "Why are you reading the Quran?" "Because I am." Because I want everybody.
Oh wow, you're exploring a lot of stuff. Cool.
Oh, I went through every denomination in Christianity. I studied Judaism. I studied everything. I'm a teacher by nature. That's my trade.
Are you? Cool.
Yes, special education. I am a person that
Nina says you're not scared. Yeah, you ain't scared.
No, you know what? And I'm really like, people call me a psychic. I am not a psychic. I'm what I guess what you would call. I mean, I don't like to say these things. I'm just humbly saying that I'm just a servant of God. I do hear the voice of God. I do use, the cards. I kept the cards because I think it was easier to relate to all walks. I want everybody to feel comfortable with me. Just like if I'm talking about Jesus, don't cringe. You talk about Muhammad, I think that everybody should be in the same room, and I'm trying. That's what Revelations is, so everybody can be exposed to
nice.
A lot of people have asked me, how did I get my gift? How did I get my gift? How did I get? And I'm like, look, I got the Holy Spirit. Like, the Holy Spirit is a real thing, and it literally, because I was supposed to be a narcissist myself. I was probably going to be a little serial killer. I had so much hate in my heart, so much hate. I was I'm a half Libra, so Libras are crazy by ourselves. And then I'm Scorpio at that. Psychotic. Yes. So emotionally and mentally, everything was not working right. So then when I got the Holy Spirit from not feeling anything, so I do understand where sociopaths cannot feel anything.
Right.
I understand how it makes them feel good. When people be like, "My man hurt me. Does he care?" I'm like, no.
No, he doesn't. No. If they're a sociopath, they don't care.
No. And some people can't process that. Like, it's been since I was 19, I'm 34 now. It's been all these years since I've had the Holy Spirit. I am a little disconnected from not being able to feel. Because I do remember briefly of only feeling two emotions: 95% hate and that little bit of joy. Look at that, the Seven of Swords pops. That's what I was doing. And it made me feel good. People that are in this energy.
Okay, yeah. They take.
They do not care. They don't care if they rob you. They don't care about your kids. They do not care.
No, they take what's not theirs.
Yes. They'll take your energy. They'll take your mama. They'll take your girlfriend. They'll do it just to embarrass you. Don't think that everybody has the same heart as yours. That's why it's very important. Very important. To understand the story of the two men. I was talking about that, then I got Two different perspectives. I was talking about air signs and water signs. I'll use those as a perspective. Two kids raised up, two different environments. One person's more logical. He read all the books. He's talking about conquering. One person was raised in the church, was raised in religion and feeling compassion. We have one king of swords, and then we have let's get a little bit. Let me find something else. So we got the devil. We'll use that. Sometimes I like to use cards because they actually help me with the stuff in my head because I'm like all over. I have ADHD, always have, and I'm proud of it.
So it helps you focus. The cards.
Yes. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Think about it like this: we got the Knight of Cups, and we got the King, the Knight of Swords. One thing that I hate about because I'm both air and water, and I have all the elements of fire, earth. Predominantly, I'm water. When when readers don't see any cups, they're like, "Oh, there's no love." So you telling me, if I was just a Libra, if I was an Aquarius, if I loved 100% the way I came here to love, that I don't love? No. Is my love less than the Knight of Cups? No. It's just different. We have different love messages. You don't need to see pentacles. It's a feeling that somebody has. When you have a connection with somebody, I don't care if you're thinking with your head, with your earlobe, with your eyebrows, you feel it. Some people know how to block it. Some people need to internalize and think about it. But everybody loves something differently. Now, we're thinking about these two people that grew up totally different. We got our air sign and we got our water sign. They both come across the path of a man that was homeless. A homeless man. Let's say, I don't know, we'll make the homeless man, we're going to call him we'll give him the Five of Cups. The homeless man, the Five of Cups. Now, if anybody knows what the Five of Cups is, it's not having this. It's just, you're out in the cold. That's what we call it.
Right.
Out in the cold. He's out in the cold by himself. Now, both the knight and the air sign, both knights are looking at the same dynamic, the same person that's out in the cold with judgment. Now, the knight is saying to himself, this man is weak. He allowed himself to be dominated. The person with more compassion is going to say, maybe he just had a hard time in life. You don't know his story. But guess what?
Right.
Why both of these are wrong. They're not wrong. They're both not wrong. They both made a storyline. But where did their storyline came from? Their upbringing. So that means this one is limited to one universe. This one is limited to one universe. In order for you to have a consciousness and to expand out of your box, because whatever you believe is not good enough. It's not smart enough, because we have 7.5 billion things. We have so much information out there that we don't know. These two are just a piece of the puzzle, a piece. So they're judging, making a solid foundation. They're both wrong. You want to know why? They forgot to ask the man. Because the truth of the matter is, maybe nobody knew exactly the origins of the man.
They didn't listen and they didn't learn.
The sword said he's lazy. The other one said he needs compassion. Neither one of them know the truth. So the guy that is compassionate give him money. How do we know that the knight wasn't right? Maybe it was a combination of both. Good luck, bad luck, it's life. So my thing is, this bubble that
but until we ask the man and listen and to his experience and his story, we know nothing.
Take off the cap. Stop limiting yourself to one thing. I always say I'm a Christian. Yes, I am. I believe in Jesus. That's my God. And I will never doubt that. Anybody can believe what they want. But guess what? I have opened myself and I've reached a level where I can understand, I can relate to everybody I'm going to tell you something. I've learned about witchcraft. I've learned about this. I started off with witchcraft. I started off with Ouija boards and little dolls and doing spells. And it didn't work out for me. Maybe somebody else is lucky. It didn't work out for me. I found my road of consciousness, and I'm wanting everybody to either come on my show every night at 9. Nina, if you could put my social media on there in the chat room, so everybody can come in every night at 9. We are here to come together as one. I want to bring people from YouTube. I don't care.
That's awesome.
Everybody.
That's awesome.
Expanding, limiting the cap.
Raven, thank you so much for coming on my show. I loved it.
You're welcome.
And I want to go check out your readings that you just did, and I want to check. And I definitely, I'm going to. I want to check out all your shows.
Comment on the last one and tell me what you thought about this one, because I mean I'm new to personals, so guys, if you guys can definitely check it out. I just finished it today. There's 3 parts.
I want to for sure. Yeah,
and
I will.
It has a timestamp on YouTube, so you guys can just easily go to Scorpio or whatever sign you are. If you go to Immortal Raven on YouTube, or you can just look at the show. It depends, whatever you want.
And I can tell you've brought a lot of new friends my way, so I really appreciate that.
Well, yeah.
And thank you everyone for popping in. And
I'll definitely
Nina,
put that on your show. And if you can come on my show tonight, I would love for you to have an amazing experience.
What time is it where you are?
Oh my God, it's 9:34.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm late for my own show.
You better go.
Oh, all right. I love you guys.
I'll see you over there. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. I want to go check out Raven's show. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had so much fun. And I will be back soon. Thank you. Bye.